Hey, what's up, everybody? How you doing? It's your man James Kevin Johnson, the shopkeeper. J Kev, what's up? Here today, just talking about waking up in the morning routine. Um, just talking about how just doing that one thing, waking up early in the morning, can really revolutionize your life. It can really make it's a simple yet impactful thing that I think that when you incorporate it, when you start doing it in your life, it could definitely make a big change. And what really recently got me on this early morning kick, this early morning movement, is that I just finished reading the 5 a.m. Club by Robin Sharma, the 5 a.m. Club. And, he's got a lot of principles, strategies, and tactics that, you know, aren't the things he espouses in there. Some of the ideas and stuff aren't new, but he espouses them. He explains them with such clarity, and he puts things together in such a way that he just makes things so much more clear. And he gives a lot of scientific evidence for a lot of the things that he espouses, a lot of the ideas and tactics that he espouses and talks about in his book. But I just really wanted to hone in on that one thing, as far as like being something that anybody can do, everybody can do, that would really make an impact, not only on your life, I think, but also on your family's life, your community's life, and just humanity in general. The impact that you will have as a person will just increase exponentially just by doing that one thing. And you just you just don't wake up at 5 a.m. just to be doing it. But he talks about waking up at 5 a.m. and specifically having a structure for 1 hour every day, to where he calls it the 20-20-20 rule or principle, where you spend 20 minutes exercising, 20 minutes studying, 20 minutes planning, and you do this in some uninterrupted, focused time. It's the thing about waking up early is that it's often a quiet time for many people. It's a time where there's not a lot of movement going on, hopefully around in your house or your environment, and it's a time where you can like really have those moments, that moment of meditation, to where you could spend some self-care activity, some self-care time, in which moments in which you can detoxify your heart, your mind, your spirit, and realign it, and get some things in priority with respect to doing the things that you have to do in order to meet your responsibilities and obligations, but also thinking about those things that really speak to your heart's desire. It really satiates your soul. So, just I I've recently been on a kick lately, as of like really been hard nosed about implementing that back in my life, and it's something that I've routinely done with vigilance, and did vigilance over the course of my life. Sometimes I slack off, and when I slack off, I notice that I'm not as effective. I'm not showing up as powerfully or as strong as I would like to show up in life. So after reading that book, it's kind of really set me on fire and motivated me to really be mindful and more intentional about my waking up in my morning routine. And not only am I more mindful and intentional about my morning routine, but also the consequence, I guess one of the consequences, or unintended consequences, maybe intended consequences, of that is that in order to make sure that I'm well rested and able to wake up at 5 a.m. ready to go, is that I have to make sure that my nights are, done with intentionally and with purpose too. That I just can't be going into bed, all hours of the night. But I have to be really mindful about that and making sure that I set the tone, set the mood, make sure things are just right so I can fall asleep, get that good quality deep sleep that we all need in order to be functional and to be, showing up in the world as optimally well as we can, and just about every area and aspect of our humanity, whether it be, you want to be strong, you want to be mentally clear and imaginative, you want to have a heart that is tranquil and peace, and able to deal with the negative emotions that may come up uh, throughout your day, throughout your life. Um, so just want to talk about that today, guys. Ladies, let me know what you think out there. Hit like, share, comment, and I'm putting it on you out there to have you give it a shot, give it a try if you're not doing it already. Wake up early, exercise or meditate, study, and plan, and spend some uninterrupted time with yourself and with your creator, and have those moments, that time in which you can discuss and talk and just be. You know, many of us are going through life playing a basketball game with no baskets. No goals. We're just going up and down the court, running up and down the highways, and going to work and coming home and hitting the repeat, uh, working somebody else's plan. And if you don't have a plan, plan to work somebody else's agenda or plan, because that's what's going to happen. And that happens to a lot of us, whether we realize it or not. So just talking about the power of doing that one simple thing of waking up early can really affect you in just about in all areas of your humanity, whether it be your like I said, your body, your emotions, your heart, your thought life, your mind, and then also spiritually as far as your connection and your purpose. And then also, through it can play out and four pillars that I often talk about: your health, wealth, relationships, and your purpose. Again, your happiness, that thing that really makes you feel alive, makes you feel like you're really living. So getting up early, getting that uninterrupted thinking in, that uninterrupted time to where you can just kind of be selfish and focus on yourself before you have to go out and take care of responsibilities and obligations, and collaborate, share, and focus on other people. So this is Kevin, the shopkeeper, the natural wellness shop. We want you to live naturally well, the way nature intended. That's what we're about. So thanks for joining me. Appreciate you. Peace out.